Hey Ray, it's Matt again from You and Your Horror Movies, and welcome to part 2 of my DVD Blu-ray haul for the month of June. As you see, I had my DVDs. Now we're going to go to the Blues, but I actually got one DVD in. I was surprised that it came, so I'm like, might as well show that off now, get that out of so I can put it back on the shelf. And it came from Canada, near British Columbia, near Moodsland there. And it's called Little Devils. This is put out by Shivers Entertainment. And pretty much it came with a cool little postcard thing, so I have it in here. It's from, I guess it's a lost 1990s film from 93. It's like a little creature feature, little monster movie. So I can't wait to give that one a watch. It looks pretty cool. The cover art looks sick. So yeah, that's the DVD for that group. Now to the Blu-rays. Screen Factory had a sale, and I took advantage of it, of some of the films I did not own excuse me, from them, and decided I'll pick up a few. The first one I picked up is Bad Moon. Never saw it, finally watched it, loved it. It's an awesome werewolf film. I love the way the werewolf looked. The only thing that was kind of shitty was the transformation from the human to the werewolf. Even the director, during the commentary there, he said that was their fault. They did a shitty job. But the movie was pretty awesome. Next, from Scream Factory 2 was The Beast Within. Again, never seen it. Popped it in. Great film. Great special effects. All practical. Pretty cool looking monster that was in it as well. Liked the storyline, so that was pretty cool. So The Beast Within. Great flick from, I think it was the 80s as well. New one, that's the Belko Experiment. Movie was freaking fantastic. Pretty much, a bunch of office workers are at the company called Belco, and they're in South America or somewhere near that. All the locals are sent home, and of course, now there's 80 people there. Over the broadcast says a certain amount of people have to die. If 20 people don't die, 40 of you will. So, of course, people start going crazy. The air conditioner gets shut down. People's paranoia starts kicking in. And of course, some people just start going bullshit crazy. Movie was fantastic. Got a good gore, a lot of blood, guts. One of the Bobs from Office Space is in this. I think his character's name was Wendell, and he played a fantastic job. So I love the Belko Experiment. I'll be popping that in, and I hope they do a part 2. So I hope that comes too. Next is The Bird with the Crystal Plumage, whatever. Arrow did a nice, fantastic, hard job box here. This is Argento I have not seen. Comes with a cool book. There's a poster in there as well, which I'm not going to bust out. And the actual Blu-ray itself. Keeping it all together. Arrow does a fantastic job with their packaging. Great special features right there, as you can see. So it's another Argento I have not seen. So can't wait to give that one a watch. Picked up The Black Coat's Daughter. I've been hearing really good things about this movie. I'll probably get this one to watch sometime soon. Can't wait to give it a watch. Next, from Screen Factory. Had to get it because I bought this a long time ago in a 4-pack. The only reason why I bought that 4-pack was because of this movie. Now it got a Blu-ray release, and that is called The Crawlers. It also went by Contamination Point 7. I've always known it as The Crawlers from the VHS days. I remember going to my local video store, always seeing this VHS there, sitting there. Someday I said, oh, no, I'm going to rent it, and I did, and I loved it. Killer Tree Roots. That's all you got to say. Killer Tree Roots. Full Moon did a sale for, I think it was a while back. They finally came in, so I upgraded my Creepazoids. Had this on DVD, so I upgraded to the blue. So I actually like this movie. Good practical effects, good creature feature. Some pretty cool, weird shit happening in this movie. Full Moon did a great job. A pickup from Soundgarden in Syracuse. This is only $3.99. That's Daybreakers. Decided to grab it because I wanted to get 3 for $10. So I needed this for the 10. I heard this was okay, so why not give it a watch? For $3, can't beat it. Another Scream Factory pickup. and I finally picking up Dead Time Stories. Anthology. Never had a DVD release or anything like that. I've seen it before. I think I saw it on Netflix or something weird like that. Goofy, fun movie. Some really fun stuff. I'm glad it has a Blu-ray. So I'm happy to have Dead Time Stories to the collection. Next, put out by Umbrella Entertainment. So I grabbed one of these. I even reversed it over. Called Drive-In Delirium. I think it was Moods that showed this off. He showed off before. I've seen it have people with the reverse. It's got like Chuck Norris on it right there. But press Blu-ray. It's all compilation of trailers and everything. The best thing is if you show the back, there's all the trailers right there. So if you have it the other side, it doesn't show any trailers, like which movies there are. It just tells you like some of the features. So unfortunately, I switched it to this side so it has all the trailers shown. I like this look too, with all the VHS coming out. So that's pretty badass. So yeah, Drive-In Delirium. The 80s. I still can grab the first one that they put. Had to grab it. Dino Shark. Roger Corman Presents is a sci-fi channel flick, pretty much about a dino shark. And for some reason, my disc came damaged. Not the disc, but the artwork. As you can see, there's a little hole up there. That's going to annoy me. Hate when they do that. Fuckers. Picked this up from IFC, and that's called Don't Knock Twice. This one looks pretty interesting. Looks like a witch type film. So I can't wait to give this one a watch. If you've seen it, let me know. From Massacre Video. Oh, had to grab this when this got released. And that is called Hack-A-Lantern. This movie is insane. A lot of fun to watch. Pretty cool. Slipcase from the side. There is your original artwork. One day I almost bought this on a bootleg. I'm glad I didn't. There's your DVD Blu-ray combo. Yeah, 30th Anniversary Limited Edition. So if you haven't grabbed this one, grab it. It's a fun 80s horror slash cult type film slash slasher. So pretty good. The next was from Soundgarden. That is called Hell Driver. I got this pretty cheap. Another Asian crazy ass zombie type film. Can't wait to give this one a spin at some point. So it'll be fun to watch. And also from them, I picked up Hellraiser 4, 5, 6, and I think 8. It's missing Deader, which I was actually surprised. Like, okay, now I gotta find Deader to get the rest of them. And of course, the Deader Blu-ray is out of print. So maybe I'll find it someday. But I love Bloodline. Bloodline is one of my favorites in the series. I love 1 through 4. So I pretty much got this for part 4. I know, I'm a sucker for One in Outer Space, but it's fun for me. From Full Moon, picked up Hideous. This was also on sale. Each of these Blu-rays were like $10 from their Full Moon sale, and they were just released. So I jumped on that quick because these are some fun ones. Hideous is like another small creature, practical effects type deal. You know how Full Moon is, but Hideous is a lot of fun. From Code Red, that's Humongous. Never saw it on DVD, so I was very happy to grab it with reversible artwork. The sound transfer is not the greatest in this. Pretty much, you start playing, the sound gets a little warped. There are also some scenes where it's very dark. It's kind of hard to see. You're trying to, do this type deal. But for the transfer, for the rest, wasn't bad, except for that weird sound and some of the weird darkness. But also, too, is with some of the interviews, they talked about how dark this movie was, too, where they shot and everything. So I guess they had to do their best on what they got. But I would think that, they would clear it up a little more to easier to see and figure out the sound issue. But, oh well. But Humongous, glad to have that. And finally in the collection, weird slasher. Hey, another killer shark flick. Jersey Shore Shark Attack. Yes, just with that name alone. I don't know where this little groove came from. I swear to God, sometimes I get weird shit from Amazon. There's these little dots, grooves, dents, pokes, because you know the weird cheap plastic. So hopefully it doesn't fuck up the artwork. But yeah, Jersey Shore Shark Attack, another shitty shark film. Gotta love them. Next is Life. I really enjoyed Life. Crazy, almost like an Alien ripoff with Jake Gyllenhaal and Ryan Reynolds. I liked the way the creature looked, the way how it acted, and how it moved around in the ship. Storyline was pretty cool. So yeah, Life, I liked it. Very different, but fun at the same time. Next, from Arrow, is Madhouse. Never seen it, so I thought this is an obscure film. I love trying to find those ones that never had releases around here. So, of course, a lot of special features on Arrow and Madhouse. If you've seen it, let me know. I've heard good things about it. So, I'd like to hear your thoughts in the comments below. Grab this one because for $24 and you're getting 4 movies on Blu-ray, it's actually a pretty good deal. And that is the Mummy Collection. Yes, this is more action, more comedy-ish, but it does have horror elements to it with the Mummy, and you have killer scarabs. You have people getting eaten, giant mummy draining you, sucking you dry. There is, like in the third movie, you have Yetis. It's all weird. Scorpion King is kind of a hit or miss, but that's just that. But for the rest of the Mummy movies, I love 1 and 2. 3 is okay for me. I don't mind it. But you got freaking Mummy. There's Mummy 2, Tomb Mummy 3, Scorpion King, and a bonus DVD, bonus discs, bonus features, and that's on DVD. But the rest is all Blu-ray. You get all the special features you got if you bought them normally. So it's a nice little reissue, nice little slipcover. So I'm putting this in the horror collection. I was always debating about putting my DVDs in there, so I'm going to throw the Blu-rays in. Next I picked up is the Paul Nashley collection. I only had one of these on DVD, which I'm now upgrading, which was Night of the Werewolf. The rest is Human Beasts, Horror Rises from the Tomb, Vengeance of the Zombies, and Blue Eyes of the Broken Doll. So as you can see right there, those are the films. Yeah. And of course inside you have the Blu-ray case itself. There's all your discs, which is all on separate single disc, which is fantastic. And you have your little booklet that talks about all the different films in here and everything, which is pretty cool. So yeah, the Paul Nashley collection. I've been, again, finding weird Paul Nashley all over the place for DVDs. And of course, now they released the Blu-ray. Maybe that's why people thought I'm going to get rid of certain movies. Well, they're not in here. So, oop, their loss, my gain, as I drop it on the floor. Next, of course, from the Full Moon sale, I picked up Puppet Master Retro. I'm starting to collect the Puppet Master movies. Yeah, I know. They're fun. They're goofy. You can't take them all serious. It's Puppet Master. What do you expect? Picked up Raw Meat. Also goes by the line of Death Line. There's your reversible artwork in the booklet there. The doubles. And this is, I think, the original artwork that they had. Blue Underground did a fantastic job with this. Again, tons of features to it as well. So yeah, finally getting Raw Meat in the collection. I always remembered it as Raw Meat, so that's why I reversed it. Red Mist, I did a review on this on Body Bags. This is actually a pretty cool hospital horror film. These kids, they're residents, they're becoming doctors. They go out partying, and of course this weird janitor happens to follow them. He caught him on camera stealing drugs and everything from the pharmacy. So they decided to play a prank on him, and he's pretty much has a seizure. They're in the strobe light, so he's having epileptic seizures. The drugs are kicking in. They decide to leave him pretty much by the side of the ER, and he ends up being in a coma. Well, now he can have like this weird out-of-body experience where he can jump into people's bodies and starts getting his revenge on the residents. pretty cool flick. This is an Irish horror film too. So if you're into Irish horror, I recommend Red Mist. This movie was recommended to me from Jesse Midnight Crawler. Thank you, Jesse. This movie is fantastic. That is Shadow Dead Riot. I did a review on this on Body Bags 2. This is insane zombie / woman in prison / demon / martial arts. It's all over the place. It's gory. Even there's a weird mutant killer baby in this. I didn't find the edition that had the keychain, so I got the Blu-ray instead. Still got all the cool features to it, which is pretty neat. There is a homage to Night of the Living Dead and to Fulci Zombie in this. They got actors that were in the original Nightmare and Zombie. One played the fat one in Zombie. He plays a fat zombie in this as well. Same with the first zombie in Night of the Living Dead. They all looked alike, which I thought was pretty cool. And the last two are other Scream Factories from the sale. First one is Session 9. Had to grab it. Never had the DVD. So I decided, you know what? Since they were putting it on Blu-ray, I'll wait. Glad I did. And last is Time Walker. I remember this film. Remember seeing it, I think back on a VHS rental day. It's like a killer mummy film / alien film all in one. Pretty neat film. I gotta remember popping it back in. I don't remember much, but I remember some of it being really cool. Alright guys, thanks very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed my part 2 of my DVD Blu-ray haul for the month of June. If you have any comments, please put them down below in the comments section. Let me hear your thoughts, especially if there's some films I have not seen and you have. Let me know. Thanks guys. Have yourself a good weekend. Peace.